Do you want to know how frustrating that is? So nothing's changed, right? Nothing's changed at all in my setup. My microphone's been on. All the settings look fine. I unplugged it and plugged it back in again. What am I supposed to do to prepare for that? Frustrating. Well, good morning again. I am flummoxed. Am I a little loud because I was mashing a bunch of buttons here? So, I got nothing, chat. Like literally nothing changed. Everything looks good. I unplugged the USB and plugged it back in again. Boom. Oh yeah, it works all the time. All right, so we need to revisit. We need to revisit my intro. We have follow up, chat. We have stream time follow up. So my questions when I first logged on were to Tessa, where is your pen? And to Patrick, you really did lose the pen you thought you misplaced last week based on your email. Am I correct? So Tessa, we need an update because you have movement. And Patrick really did lose the pen. And you just bought that pen, right? It was the Corsair Retro 51. Like you hadn't had that like a month or so, right? Golly, that sucks. Sorry about that, man. That stinks. Yeah, because you thought, oh, I just left it in the office, but it's gone. Your pen has left LA, so you're like in the next day or two. That's good. That is very good for Tessa. It's not good for Patrick. So yeah, there's our Twitch stream follow up. So I appreciate the updates. Sorry, Patrick actually really lost his pen, but that sucks. That super sucks. So how we doing? We doing okay? Mega anxiety over here today. Just life, the universe, and everything, as we say. But no big deal. Like normal day that ends in Y, right? So the stream will give me some peace for a little while. I can talk to y'all. I got some stuff to unbox today. Definitely have some fancy ink bottles we're gonna unbox in my backpack over here this way. About to clip the buttons. Tried to type in here. I'm gonna send a random message to the Relay Discord. I find things in text boxes, random text boxes, sometimes. Like, ooh, that would be a bad idea. George, did you get the we're gonna do a pre-sale Saturday kind of thing? That's the feedback I got. So hopefully that's the case. Hopefully you have good luck with that. Yeah. Okay, good. Good. We're gonna talk about that on the show on the podcast tomorrow for sure. The new Bung Box Fujiyama Blue. Yeah, we'll save that one for the podcast tomorrow. See what Mike thinks about that one. Doing okay. Got your membership. Nice, Evan. Yeah, like I need to not only membership while I'm here. So I need to remember to take some of these stamps and envelopes home. That reminds me. I'm making a note right now. Good morning, Mike. Hey, I enjoyed your recap podcast this week, your year in review, or last week. Miss G's Crafties, you already have the dope shirt. I liked your post the other day. Order stamps. Where's my list? Okay. I need to order more stamps because I am definitely going to be out. Power Belly, 16 months. That's awesome. That's some cheer time. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Yeah, I thought you did a really good job with that, Mike. Hey, Mike, share your podcast in the chat again. I like to do that from time to time. Buy stamps. Yeah, I need to work on these memberships at home or I'm not going to get done this month. Like 60 plus letters doesn't sound like a lot, but it's a lot. You bought the 500. Oh, okay, Tessa. We're going to need some pictures. I love you so much. No, I saw the link to that, Evan, but I didn't watch it. I saw that they were going to do like a custom thing. Buy stamps today. Today. I literally said today. Okay. All right. Yeah, or I'm never gonna get all these. Thank you, Mike. I'm never gonna get the all the memberships out that I said I would this month. Like if I can only do like 10 or 20 an hour, I mean, it's a few hours worth of work, but I don't have like a lot of the few hours. The sample pack makes a lot of sense, right, Schmevelin? You get the cool artwork, the cool bottles. Um, Tessa, where did you buy that from? Okay, so his stamps are official, so then I'll have to do that. Like, I'm 100% behind the 500 milliliter bottles. You just have to have a plan to use it, right? You know, if you're doing art and stuff like that. June Miracle sneaking in there for 6 months. Thank you so much. Thanks for waking up early. Get the kids working. They can lick envelopes. They don't mind stuffing the envelopes. Like they'll do all the packing. Oh, that reminds me. I need to bring my stamp home so I don't have to write return addresses on there. Have you seen the brass pencil holders from Elegant Utility? I have not. If you'd like to share those, might buy the Violet. Pilot has the blue black in the 500 milliliter bottle. Is it 500 milliliters? They have the large, like pint bottle. I don't know how much that is. Yeah, I've seen those. Like I think my friend Thomas Hall has that one. And there was an order going around a year or two ago, like a group buy where a bunch of people bought like the big bottle because I think you have to get them from Japan. Yeah, that's just a big commitment. Like if you're an artist or you have just like a passion for like that one ink and just want to like really get into it and sling it around, then yeah, it's good. Like dip nibs and artwork and things like that. I think it's a good idea. Seen the big blue ink bottles. So even a color that I use that much, like Pilot Blue Black, I just don't need that much. Like because I can get it all the time. If I run out of my what are the large? I still have the large ink pot for the Pilot Namiki bottles. Not the Namiki bottles, but the round blue black bottles. Those are like between 60 and 100. I forget. And I say all this like I need any ink. Like I have ink in my bag here that we're going to talk about. Should we start talking about this ink since we're on an ink? We're in an ink kick. Pilot Blue Black's awesome. So I got my order from is it Steelo and Stile, the Italian company that I mentioned last week. 350 milliliters on Japan. I mean on yeah. It's funny because it looks like a soda bottle. 25 bucks. That's such a good ink. But like I just don't need that much. When I run out of the small bottle I have, I'll buy another one. But I mean, I'm never gonna run out because I got these. All right, let me look at this link from Mike before I open this. Sorry, that was a big tease. I want to see what this is. I'll pull it up on screen if I need to. Oh, okay. I've seen the big thing. Let me pull this up. These nib holders. Let me see if I can get a good idea of what's happening here. So they're giving you a bullet cap for the back of your pencil. And I'm a little confused at this. How does that brass slot in there and stay? That's a little odd looking. Do they have a different design? Oh, Drum Ghouls only has in-store pickup? Nah, they're shipping. Email them. I am not tracking what's happening here. How does this stay attached? See, you have me flummoxed now, Mike. Like a space pen? Like it sleeves in? That's a weird balance though, right? Oh, go to the Etsy link. I don't know. I gotta spend some time with that, Mike. I'm a little flummoxed by the design. That design is hurting my brain a little bit, my utility brain. All right, we'll have to look at that later. We'll have to look at the Etsy link. All right. So the Steelo, got some feedback from some people who had actually been to that store in Italy. Like it's in Rome, like in a popular. Okay, yeah, send me the link to the one you meant, because that one wasn't mathing well for me, and I'm bad at math as it is. So, so a reader sent me that they had these. So the Mount Fuji Blue Black ink in bottles, 60 milliliter bottles. Blue Black Mount Fuji contain, you know all this because won't shut up about it. Contains 5% of natural water sourced from the base of the Mount Fuji. Iron contained in the ink gradually oxidizes and changes into black color, so it's an iron gall. And suitable for permanent preservation, and is highly resistant to light and water. So it's an iron gall Mount Fuji ink. And these are Platinum's classic ink pots, which you rarely see because they don't do that many great bottled inks. Sorry, it's a little bit glary in here. Let's see if that works better. Golly, it really picks up the glare of the monitor. So yeah, these are great. These are great ink pots. I wish Platinum would just lean into their ink more, right? Because when they did the classic black, they were good. But like the mixables come in this, I think. So yeah, this is a brand new ink to me. Never heard of it before. Did not want this at all. It just showed up. But no, it's got it's a Mount Fuji sticker in the front end. And I ordered 2 bottles of these, so I'll give one away on the blog at some point. Ooh, that was loud. Jesse Rain, what's up, Jesse? 15 months. Score. Oh, it has the little, I'm not going to pick this up, but it has the little interior inkwell thing in there that's just annoying. You can just take those out and pitch them if you want. Like I might do with this alert. Here, I'll show you over here. Those things just tend to get in the way. I don't know if you can see it, but it's got the little shot glass on the inside. So I will just end up taking that out and throwing it away. Is there any other use for those? Does anyone else just throw those away? I throw them away. Like those. They just get in the way. Sailor ink pots and the... Yeah, this mouse pad is dope. It's what, Steel series. It's like a medium size one. It's cool. I usually remove it from this screen because the camera gets all confused with what I'm doing over here and it's trying to pick up these shapes and stuff. So I usually have it out of the way if I'm gonna like really get into the desk cam today. You keep them in a drawer, but like what else would you use them for? Like, have you found a use for them? Like, I'll keep them if I have a way to use them. Boy, this really is not going in the same fashion that it went in before. What the hell? That is, like, how does this happen? Like, I took it out of this box, and like, we're not even in the ballpark. You got the Euchres, but it's gonna take a month to ship. Well, I hope you like it. I think you will. It's pretty cool. Early stage hoarding. I don't have a problem with that. I'm late stage hoarding. Oh, gotta drop it when Granny calls. That's right. Well, you've missed me not being able to repack this box, and it's just an ink bottle. Oh, you know why? Holy hell, chat. It's because this goes on the outside of the box. Like a dummy. This is the same as, it's platinum, so it's not Pilot, so for one, and it's not close, it's not the same color. What are you gonna do with me, chat? I told you, it's like, it was not my day already, and then here I am trying to make things happen that don't happen. Oh boy. Is that better? That's how it's supposed to go. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's see if we can get fancy ink bottle. Alright, we got fancy ink bottle time. Alright, oh yeah, did I get the questions? You use them when cleaning pens? How? Like, what is the what's the workflow like if you're using that when cleaning pens? I'm still reeling from trying to stick the bubble wrap in the box. Soak small nibs. Gotcha. Okay. Set the nib in there. Set the container in the water. That's a great idea. I like that idea. There you go, Mike. You don't have to hoard them anymore. You can actually use them. Yeah, that's a great idea. Love it. I use those little salsa bowls, so I just intend to just throw my nibs in the bottom of those. Like I had a feed soaking in there this weekend. So apologies for the squeaky. Yeah, I'll put them in the ultrasonic. So they did the Inkvent individual boxes. You knew this was coming, right? Like, Diamine's not going to make 25 new inks and then not sell them to us later, right? Like, you knew it was coming. So yeah. But these are the oh, third breakfast. We do that too, Sarah. We do. Tyler just does. What does he do? Tyler does like 10 snack breakfast. It's usually like chocolate milk, cereal. Well, it's not chocolate milk. It's like Carnation Instant Breakfast, cereal, smoothie. Like, he's the healthiest kid I know, but it's like 10 breakfasts. All right, so yeah, we knew they were going to do something, but I didn't know that they were going to do this, right? I don't even know how to hold this to show you what's happening here, right? That is Mr. Fancy Pants ink bottle right there. 11sies, right? I need to teach my kids 11sies. Look at that. Like, how can you not just like put that on your desk and just lean into it? This sticker is like barely on here, but that's pretty cool, right? So I got 2 of these. I can't remember the other color I got. We'll look and see. So this is Purple Bow. So I just went through Susan's reviews on the site and tried to pick out a couple of colors that I wanted. So this was, a bunch of stores have them now, especially in Europe. I don't know, have they made it to any of the US stores yet? But when I was ordering the Platinum Blue Black from Steelo and Steele, I think I got that right. This is Steelo and Steele. I was ordering the Blue Black, and I saw that they had these, so I wasn't going to pass up the chance to just pad my order a little bit. I think they had a free shipping, like over 75 euros kind of thing, so I just added into the cart. So it's technically the same ink. These are 50 milliliter bottles, so they're pretty full. Like, I mean, the ink is way up at the top here, right? This is a lot of glass going on underneath. Silver cap, little basic sticker on the front. That's about it. So yeah, pretty neat. It's gonna be hard to review these and just not fawn about the bottle for half of the review. So pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with how these turned out. So that's Purple Bow. I'll try to do some samples of these later. I don't know. I'm probably gonna send them out to review too. I think Thursday I'm gonna send out review packages. So I picked 2 colors. It was too hard to not. It took me like 30 minutes to decide what colors I was gonna get because I didn't want many of them. So I wanted to get something good. Oh, Jack Frost. So Purple Bow is a standard ink. It's labeled on there. Then Jack Frost is a shimmer and sheen ink. Like, it's this really wild blue color. I had to get some Christmassy ones. Purple Bow is not super Christmassy, but Jack Frost is shimmer and sheen. You can see the shimmer in there before it floats down. I guess it was leaning over to the side in the bottle. Hey, good morning, Michael. We're just doing a little unboxing, looking at fancy ink bottles. So that's pretty cool, right? I like what they did there. Like, if they're going to do a limited edition release and make a huge deal out of it, you know, for the holidays with the Inkvent calendar, they had to come out big with these so people weren't, you know, I don't think people would be like upset about, you know, well, you said these were limited, whatever. I don't think they really ever said that anyway. you knew they weren't going to come out with their basic diamine packaging, right? Do I think this will happen again next year? That is a great question because I've been thinking about this. Yeah, I don't see, with how well it was received this year, I think they have at least one more year in them, right? At some point, you're going to run out of Christmas inks to make. I mean, if you're dropping 25 a year, that run can only last so long, right? And they went all in this year, like for 25 new colors, 25 new product names. Jack Frost, like Jack Frost is done. Like if you're gonna, unless you do the exact same calendar, which I don't think they would do that, even though it would still sell. I think they have to have a fresh 25 doors, right? They need 25 new colors, so I don't think they could do that in perpetuity, right? There's a point where they couldn't do that, but I definitely see them doing something this year as well as this received, just for marketing purposes alone, right? They didn't make that many of them, and all of us were talking about them and raving them. It gave us content for an entire month. Like it was all I could do to get one, right? It's like the perfect kind of blogger thing for me. But I totally see them doing it again. Totally see them doing it again. So those are the only two I bought. And I'll probably send them for review or something. Yeah, if they're going to keep the same colors alternated, right? They're going to have to ramp up production too, because they sold these out in October. Like the first week of October when they launched them, they were gone. Like I had to have conversations like, when do you want me to review this? Because I don't want to review it till December, but if you want me to promote it, they're going to be gone by the time I touch it. So we decided that doing it December was the best tact, and I think that's pretty much what everyone did. I mean, that's the fun part, right? Open up the door, see the ink, talk about it. Hey, yeah, Mike, I remember you talking about how brutal that was doing the videos. That's why I don't do product videos. People don't understand how much work that is. It's all a lot of work. So yeah, Jack Frost Purple Bow. Boom. So Diamine, they're going to do something again this year. They have to, right? That was too successful of a project, I think. Like they really nailed the execution on that. All right. I do have a Jet Pens package. Oh, I got something else before that. I have a smallish Jet Pens package to open. We're going to get to that. I got something from Anna real quick I want to open that I haven't opened yet. Yeah, I think Jack Frost was like mandatory. I think that was the easy call. After that, trying to figure out what I wanted was a tougher call. So Anna sent me the paper samples for the poster for the Retro 51. I know y'all don't necessarily care about this, but I haven't opened it yet, and I need a reply. This won't be a real fancy thing for the stream, but this is basically mail that Brad needs to handle, and he's not going to do it unless he does it right now. All right. So which one's which? All right. So where is there a note? Is there a note? Oh, I got the new coloring stickers. I mean, I have this one already. I don't have one of the little guys. This is one of my favorite stickers. You can get them at the coloring shop. So, did she give me a note? Isn't Skylab's logo great? I think it's one of the coolest logos around. Bookmarks. All right, did you send me a note? Because I have to know which. My concern. Oh, here it is. It's on the back. Nina Digital Soft White. So my concern. So these are just like samples of things they've done on the paper I want to use for the Retro 51 poster. So my biggest concern is if we're going to do 8.5 by 11, can I roll it up into the tube without cracking the paper, right? Where, like, this is pretty thick, but I think with a big sheet, I would have it. This is Anna saying, what am I doing with a pencil? So that's how she was marking her, marking the papers for me. So digital soft white, cotton digital. So those are my choices. Cotton digital. So my goal is to figure out what's going to bend the safest. This cotton feels a little bit more pliable, and it's got, the paper has to have some depth to show these show the letter pressing on it. So like the whole thing, the whole logo design will not be letter pressed, right? Because that's at 8 million colors. It's not going to work as well. So we're just going to hit all the black spots. Kind of like the pen, not all of it can be glow in the dark, but the parts that could be, we made it. The poster, you'll see all the color images, right? And it'll be printed flat, and then it's going to run through again and hit all the dark spots to give it a texture, like these imprints, these dates here, which you can't really see. So this is going to be, this cotton is going to be pretty safe to bend in a poster format, because we're going to have to package these up in tubes and send them out. So there you go. That feels like the way to go. I'll have to see what she recommended, one of the two to me. She said I would choose this, but I can't remember which one that one she said. So we'll save these coloring stickers for giveaway. I'll package them in. Next time I give away a coloring, I'll include those. All right. Jet pens. So I ordered a bunch of small stuff from them. I think it's like, you know, basic gel pens, markers, maybe some stickers, maybe some washi. I don't even remember. Like, that's the whole point of these things. I don't even remember half the time. Wow, I almost cut through something here. All right. Let's see what we got here. Oh, yeah. There's actually quite a bit of stuff in here. All right, so my, I'm more important. I'm not more important than Congress, Mike. You need to get your priorities straight. And you can't hear me, so I can talk bad about you, and you're not listening. So, most of the stuff was Totoro. They've had some good stuff coming in. So my favorite color pencils are the Tombow Orogeton. Let's see if that picks up the, there you go. So they do, that's good to hear, Patrick. That's awesome. I knew they were shipping. So they have the Orogeton main set is, what's 36 times 3? 108? Is that right? 108? So there's 108 Orogeton pencils in their normal set. Well, they made, and I have one of the libraries. They call them a colored pencil library. So they come, so like set 1 is 3 boxes of 12 color ranges, right? So like a pastel, a standard, and a dark. Then set 2, or volume 2, however they call them, is 3 boxes, each individual color range in there. So there's 3 sets that contain 3 12 packs of pencils in. You with me? So I used one of those 36 packs is my main colored pencil set. Well, they came out with this set. It's like a limited edition. They added some new colors into it. So this one's actually called the Set for Landscape. If I ordered a set, Mike, this one has 24 in it, and it's a limited edition. So this one has a bunch of colors I don't have. I mean, they're all in the same range, right? So, but this one has dandelion, tangerine orange, scarlet, crimson, orchid pink. Moni, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Yeah, this looks like a really, really good range, and it comes in a bag and like a wrap. So it contains, let's see if I can open this without destroying it. What I'm doing, Tessa, is I'm giving this away. So I have my 36 pack. I don't need another 24 pack, even though these, like, I'm looking at this tangerine orange in here, and I was like, I could use that tangerine orange. I'm I'm going to give this away. It's a limited edition set. I don't think I want to open it up, y'all, because this bag is sealed and it's not for me. It's for y'all. So, so I was going to show you if I can get it in here. So this bag opens up into this little fold-out pouch, and it holds all your pencils in there individually. So this is a 24 pack. When you buy the volume sets, they come in 36. They are not cheap. Like, this is definitely the most expensive colored pencils I use. They're about $1 a pencil. So like my 36 set was like $32, right? Like, these are not even remotely cheap. But they're fantastic. Yeah, Schmevelin, they're your favorite. They're my favorite too. So I keep my set on the desk. I think I have volume 1. There's volume 1, 2, and 3. I think mine is called volume 1. I'll have to look at it. But anyway, if you're looking for like fancy colored pencils, yeah, these are cool. And this one's called Set for Landscape. And I was really excited when I saw this because I'm such a fan of this one. All right, let's dig in and see what else we got here. Worth the money, every penny. I got more Lamis. Oh, I ordered some different stuff from Jet Pens than I ordered from Goldspot. So I got the Lamy Safari Rollerball in Aquamarine. I have not used a Lamy Safari Rollerball. Are they cheap? Yeah, I guess they probably are cheaper than Caran d'Ache, and I think they're probably better too. I'd have to get the ones out. I was not impressed with the Caran d'Ache, maybe because of the price. Right? You gotta, if you're getting into like a very expensive colored pencil, you gotta have a certain feel to it. So I don't think I've reviewed a Lamy Rollerball in ages. Is that this week's giveaway? I'm doing the mango, fountain pen, and cartridges in a giveaway. We'll probably do it next week. The colored pencils, I'm just gonna hold probably another few weeks for the colored pencils to give away, if that's what you're asking me. Yeah, so I hadn't seen the Aquamarine yet. It's really neat. The paint job on the clips is really nice, right? I mean, that's kind of the big, huge difference with these. And this is the rollerball tip. So I don't think I've ever used one of these. I definitely haven't reviewed one. I don't know if any of us has reviewed one. I like Lamy's ballpoint refills. When I've tried one of their rollerball refills in the past in a... was it a 2000? I might have tried the 2000, which should be the same refill. It was very wet and bleedy, right? It's just very, very liquidy. So this is a medium black rollerball refill. I have a thing for this texture of the Safaris. They're just really nice. So I will definitely be interested in reviewing this. I prefer the ballpoint as well, Evelyn, which is why I ordered this one, because I never get the rollerball because I prefer, obviously, the fountain pen first. The ballpoints are way underrated in my opinion. And I think probably the rollerballs are probably number 3 in a range of 3. So I'm going to try that out for myself, see what this black ink is like. Hey, Thunder Viking. See what it's like for myself and see if that's its proper placement in the grand scheme. I think there was another Lamy box in here. Did I grab it? Yep. Okay, so I ordered the extra fine fountain pen in Aquamarine as well. You like to switch the barrel with the fountain pen barrel so you can eyedropper the Safari. That's a great idea. So the only Safari eyedropper I have is someone did a Vista. One of my friends made me a Vista, and eyedroppered that one. Like, you have to seal the epoxy in the back of the holes here. Yeah, seal up the back end. The back end's different on those other pens. Let's see if I can show you the difference. They have little non-choking holes. What does this one have? Yeah, this one doesn't have it. The rollerball is the same, but see, the difference is there's no ink window, right? So you can, as long as you seal it up, you can eyedropper them. So since I ordered the purple and mango already, I wanted to get these in. I'll see what I do with the fountain pen. Fountain pen may be a giveaway item. I'm going to review the rollerball for sure, just because I haven't. There's no need to review the extra fine fountain pen necessarily, So maybe I'll give it away, but I've got the mango to give away. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with these yet. Aside from the rollerball. Rollerball is going into the review queue. I think my favorite's still the purple one. I don't have them all here. Thunder Viking, what did you miss? You missed some fancy ink bottles. Alright, so now I've seen all the colors of the Safari. I think the purple one's the best. Alright, what do we got here? I like little binder clips and wire clips. So, you know, these are little accessories you can get from anywhere. You can get them from Amazon, you can get them from Michael's or whatever. But when Jet Pens have them. George, thanks for the sub. Let's go. Let's go. I wish my let's go is I wish my alert box would work right for one day. That would be a let's go. So, little steel, bronze, and copper little clip deal. This is C. Ching is the company. I think I've gotten some of their other clips before from Jet Pens. Yeah, this is a box full of little stuff. I wanted this. So this is the Blackwing Long Point Sharpener. This came out at the same time as the larger round one-step sharpener. Favorite Safari still the Dark Lilac? Yeah, that's pretty good. That is definitely one of the best. So they upgraded the standard long point sharpener. It's a little bit different build, a little bit different feel, a little bit different trapdoor for shavings. So they've just kind of made some upgrades to it. This is a weird flex point right here. There's no hinge. That seems like a disaster waiting to happen. It's not a hinge. So I wanted to get this in and see if the changes are worthwhile. It should be the same sharpener on the inside. It should be just like the Coombe long points, right? Yeah, it's the Coombe blade. You probably can't see it, but I can read it on there. So it's the Coombe blade. It's the standard Coombe long point sharpener internals, right? They redid the externals. So it's odd. But yeah, this back hinge, you're paying for the Blackwing branding on this one, right? They're more expensive than the standard Coombe long point two-stage sharpeners. But I wanted to try it. It's a little bit slimmer, a little bit more compact than the usual ones. Why don't they cover the hole so you can travel with it without making a mess? It's a great idea. I mean, it's essentially, it's a symmetrical design, right? So could they have figured out another cap system for this cap? Yeah, I don't know. That's a good point. So I'm interested to try it out to see if it's different enough to warrant any premium over the standard Coombe long point sharpener, which I think is probably like the best basic handheld before you're getting into like the masterpieces and things like that. So just the standard plastic two-step sharpener. So I imagine it will technically sharpen as well, but will it be as durable or as nice to hold or whatever? So I did buy this almost begrudgingly. So that's the new big one. Pollux or GTFO. I can't argue with that, really. This I got to try at the Baltimore Pen Show. So this is the new one-step sharpener, and I thought it was awful. Like, I really didn't like how it sharpened. So this is their premium original design, I guess. I don't know who else has made this design. Like these, you know, are basically the Coombe two-step sharpener design. I don't think anyone's made this type of sharpener, so you put it in and you twist it. I didn't bring a pencil with me today, but when I got to test it, I was really disappointed in it for what it purported to be. It looks cool as hell though, right? So Miss G's Crafties, that's why I bought it, because I wanted to give her another chance, right? I was standing at a pen show trying someone who just handed me the pencil, handed me the sharpener, and tested it. It wasn't even the erasable guys, and they were there. It was someone else, and I was like, this is not good. Like, I did not enjoy it. So I wanted to order one for myself and see. Let's see how many parts it comes in here. So that's it. Like, this is what you're paying for. The little dinky sharpener. All right, see you, George. So that's what you're paying for, right? And to have, it's cool as all get out. I am not gonna lie that it looks amazing. I just think it works well enough to justify the cool factor. That's where I'm gonna be looking at it a little bit further. Because I was surprised at how disappointed I was with it the minute I tried it, because it is so cool. So we'll see. One-step sharpening, manual rotation, strong curved point. So you can see the little bit of the specifics back there, but I just thought it did a bad job at its job. Its job is to sharpen my pencil nicely, and I felt that it didn't. So we'll see. We'll see what the results are in a more thorough testing than my one attempt at the Baltimore Pen Show. Now we're gonna get to see a bunch of random stuff. Pentel's sign pens, they have like a dozen new colors this year. So I ordered a few of them. This one's turquoise green. So I always like to give things multiple shots if I can, right? I don't want to make a judgment call the minute I start using something. But you can tell, sometimes you can tell pretty quick though too, right? You're like, whew, yeah, maybe that doesn't need another look. And it's also not brave of me if I didn't have to pay for it. So just being honest there. I just want to give it, it's a cool enough product. I think it deserves me to look at it. So yeah, turquoise green. There's like a dozen new, you need a public wish list of all the things you get from jet pens. It's probably just my blog. Who did these? Did Zebra do these? Kokuyo. So Kokuyo made another set of their double tipped markers, like highlighter style. I like these. So you can just use two different colors. Let's see if you can see that. So it's basically two different tips. So gray highlighter, blue highlighter. So these, I've used all of these types of pens before, like the sign pen and the Kokuyo marker. They just have a bunch of new colors out that I thought were pretty neat. So this, I think that's what the rest of this box is. So yeah, here's a pink, and is this gray? No. Is that pink? Oh, so it's pink and light pink. So you can see the color ring on the barrel, which I know the lighting's not doing it really good. Let me turn on the desk cam, see if that helps at all. Oh no, it's still pretty bright, but it's basically light pink and dark pink, which I think is a neat combination, right? I like how they did that. And the barrels are cool. They're a little fat, right? For a double highlighter tip, you have to have this whole feed system so the ink flows down, but it's good enough for what it is. I like it. Let's see. Oh boy, I apparently really like these. Here's a third one. So this one's purple and gray. This one's purple and gray. Sarah, you're probably getting one of these. I think I'll keep the blue and gray one. I don't know, maybe the pink one. Sarah, I'm going to send you something out on Thursday. Oh, here's a cool color. It's another sign pen. So, what color is this? Olive green. This looks like it could be nice. There is no way you're going to be able to see this color on here, but we'll try. Sorry, garage door. Yeah. So they really stepped up the the barrel markings. They now say brush sign pen on them. which you can't read on here. But this barrel color is sharp. Off topic, but have you been using the tape runners in your journaling? I have not. I just use the tapes in like if I'm using making like my collage style like creative journal. So like in my regular, if I'm writing my regular stuff like in my planner or just in a notebook, I don't use them. Rarely use them, so I don't use anything consistently. Send the pink one to you. This is a really great color. There's just, I don't think you can see this at all, but that's a really great olive green color for someone who's not generally like olive green guy. That's pretty nice. Oh, this one's cool. This one is blue violet. This seems flowery. Oh yeah, periwinkler-ish, but darker, maybe bluer. So here's turquoise green. These are some neat new colors. Can y'all spell turquoise correctly the first time? LJB Miranda. Appreciate the follow. Thank you so much. I'm digging this olive green is definitely the winner so far. So I was thinking, chat, one day we're going to do a stream and I'm just going to come in here and work on my nines. Like we got to figure out a 9. They all look like G's. How do you make a 9 that doesn't look like a G? These are all stupid. 9s are terrible. I hate 9s. I need to invent a new 9. There you go. Boom. Done. I hate 9s. So I'm going to do a stream of just me writing 9s. All right. Damn. Apparently I really like these new colors. I should have just bought the color set. I think that the new colors are, it's a 12 color set. This is pink purple. This looks dope. I did a good range here. I need to change my camera. I used to have the camera so you could see my handwriting in the correct orientation. I need to turn that back. I had switched that off for some other videos I was working on. They changed the barrels of these a little bit too. They're a little bit more streamlined, I think. I thought they used to have more of a space here or something. I don't know. Yeah, not gonna lie, chat. I nailed the color combo here. Don't write it like a G started at the bottom. Oh my God. I just want to. Oh, I see. It's gotta come more vertical though. Oh, there's one. I don't do the I see now. So don't do the hook under. That's a little bit better. What are we even doing here, Chad? Isabel, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Yeah, I could never be a professor. My handwriting's legible. All right, what do we got here? But this has been of randomness. Oh, so I got the Pilot Friction stamps. Have y'all seen these? What is this one? This is a frog. Can you see him? Hello, Ribbit. So they're little stampy guys, but they're erasable. He's a little inky right now though, probably just from his travels. It's a lot of hopping from California to Georgia, so he's a little bit hopped out right now, I think. Yeah, if you press too hard, there's some ink in here. I need some work. I need some work. All right, we got more. We got more. Oh, this one's called check. So it's just a little check mark. Ugh. Oh no, I thought it was a check mark. It literally just says check with a, these suck. With an exclamation point on it. Thought I was gonna have a check mark on it. Like, psh, psh. You love you some good stamps? Well, you're in the wrong place because these suck. I was hoping for better. I don't like these. You can't read them. They're inconsistent. They leave little dots everywhere. Maybe I just need to use them before. Check. Although I could do that on my, I love stamps in general. That's why I ordered these. I could do my little task list. You know, task. Say, task. And then when I'm done, I could go, I don't know which way I'm holding it. I could go, check. It's done like that. All right, see, even supposing. I don't know. I'm not a fan of the consistency of them. How many I got? All right, last one. Whoop. Then that bag's done. So like I told you, I just got a bunch of little stuff. Okay, this better be good. This is a panda. This is a panda. This better be good. All right. It's not. Oh, it's so dark. Come on, panda. Work out for me. There we go. All right, I think the panda can work. You can get some good. I like that my Hanko stamp. Panda's really hard to see, but I got a good one right there. I'm not really impressed with the frog or the check. The panda though, that one's gonna work. I think we can get the panda to work. So that was my. The panda has way more consistent ink than the rest of them. The other two don't have a very good consistent ink. Like it's all over the place. Maybe it's like a pen. Maybe I need to just kind of prime the pump a little bit more. All right. So yeah, now you can see. Whoa, Robo Gem, 22 months. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing okay. I like your puzzles. So yeah, you can see like when I'm not ordering like fountain pens and ink and like this is the stuff I like. So new colors of sign pens, new colors of the Mark Plus highlighters, new colors and shapes of the friction stamps, and some Blackwing staplers. They would be terrible hand stamps, George, because they're not permanent. They're erasable. I mean, Gumbo Man. They'd be terrible. They'd be off immediately. Let's panda myself. Yeah. I don't know. Look at that. Boom. Heat. That's all it takes. Remember, friction ink is heat sensitive, right? So, it's going to vanish immediately. Granted access to Club Pen Addict. That's right. We're going to do UV stamps. If we ever do it. So, yeah. Cool. I'm most interested to try out the Blackwing sharpeners. Just because one is completely new and one is a revisit of something that they've done in the past. And to see how they stack up with some of my other sharpeners. So, put my hand in the freezer. We'll have to test out, see if Mr. Panda's gone. So, excuse me. Ain't none of y'all old enough to go to the club. That's all you need to know. So, we'll see. Interesting stuff. Also want to try out these inks. I think the coolest thing might be that colored pencil set, but that's for y'all, for someone. We got all the international winners for the last Pen Addict giveaways. I got Ink and Volt notebooks given away this week. Y'all should go check those out. Those are big notebooks. Y'all saw them on stream before. They look like they're going to be really good. I tested out some of my fountain pens in them, and it's pretty darn good. So kind of like Midori-ish paper. So the last 2 winners have gone to Canada and Colombia. So, you know, apparently if you're in outside of the U.S., you have a higher chance of winning my giveaways. Seems to be the catch here recently. So I like sending it to places like Colombia. It's like, oh, that's cool. That was a random winner. But that happens all the time. And they're definitely readers of the blog. The person from Colombia is like, oh, I love reading your blog. I'm so glad I found it a couple years ago. And I was like, cool. Pretty awesome. All right, kids. I got other kids at home that I should probably go attend to. What else we need to talk about today? Jim, should I back that puzzle Kickstarter? I was looking at that. What else should we talk about? I got a big list of stuff to talk about on the podcast tomorrow. Lots of new products to talk about on there from all over the world. You did have major lag. That was like 5 minutes ago. How good Dromgoals is at customer service? I know that from being there. I can tell. They're awesome. They're really, I mean, I love them. You know I love them. That's why I hope we can go to the Dallas Pen Show in September, because we're going to get to hang out with them for a couple days, and Mike's never met them, I don't think. I guess they were there in Atlanta last year, so that Mike did get to meet them. But yeah, it should be cool. I hope we get to do that, Chad. You think we'll be back ready to travel in September? I'm thinking so. I hope so. So y'all stay safe. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna make sure my kids are good. We'll be back here Thursday. Oh, that's right, Patrick. I forgot about that. I'll be back Thursday. I gotta figure out what we're gonna talk about. If you need to, if you have any suggestions for what we should talk about, let me know. Maybe I'll get my my camera reversed and we can practice 9s. That sounds thrilling, doesn't it? We should maybe think about that. All right. I'm gone. I will talk to y'all later. Thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate it. I guess Ink Dependence has me on mute, so I can't really send people over to him. See live, or I would. So who knows? All right, I'm gonna jump. I'll be online. We'll go have a no problem, Lindsay. We'll see y'all.